you.
Go.
Call to order the meeting of the Board of Education scheduled for Tuesday, August 6th. Oh, today's not the 16th, 25th, 2025, held at 7 p.m. at Wyandotte City Hall. Roll call, please.
Member Bevan Partial.
Here.
Member Kane.
Here.
Member Kinney.
Here.
Member Lo Cicero.
Here.
Member Martinez.
Here.
Member Weber.
Here.
President Circovich.
Here, perfect attendance. All right, please stand, and Nick is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. When you start, we'll follow.
Ready? Start it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's the 26th. I apologize. Thank you.
I was looking at that going, which one's?
I knew it wasn't 16, but you're right. Thank you. All right. Recitation of the vision and mission statements. Secretary Lo Cicero will read the vision statement, and Treasurer Martinez will read the mission statement.
Vision statement: a diverse, equitable, and inclusive community that develops resilient, innovative, and engaged individuals.
In the mission statement, collaborating and inspiring to educate, engage, and empower all.
Thank you. The reading of the minutes. The proposed summary from the August 12, 2025 work session is included in your packet. Secretary Lo Cicero reviewed the summary and found it to be in order and acceptable as presented.
I move approval of the proposed summary from the August 12, 2025 work session be approved as presented.
Support.
Is there any discussion? Please attach the roll.
Roll attached. Motion carried.
Thank you. All right, special orders and reports. Tonight during special orders and reports, I'm going to be reading the draft resolution on the fiscal year 2025-2026 school aid budget delays. We're going to be voting on this, so we'll have discussion on this later, but I'm going to read the resolution in its entirety at this time. Whereas Michigan's Constitution requires the Michigan legislature and governor to pass an annual school aid budget for the exclusive purpose of funding public education, and whereas Governor Gretchen Whitmer signed Public Act 160 into law in 2019, which states that the legislature must pass and present general appropriation bills for the upcoming fiscal year to the governor on or before July 1st, and whereas local school districts in Michigan are required by law to pass their own budgets for the upcoming school year by July 1, and whereas the Michigan legislature has failed to meet their July 1 legal deadline to pass a school aid budget appropriation bill or make any meaningful progress towards doing so. And whereas the Wyandotte Public Schools Board of Education was forced to adopt a budget for the 2025-26 school year without key funding information due to the ongoing lack of a state budget. And whereas the fiscal 2025-26 school aid budget continues to be delayed by political battles that are unrelated to school funding or the needs of our students. And whereas the ongoing delay in funding certainty has already impacted our ability to best plan for the support our students need and deserve in the upcoming school year. And whereas every day the budget continues to be delayed by lawmakers will only worsen the negative impacts on our schools, staff, and students this fall and beyond. And whereas comments by legislators that suggest the school aid budget can or should wait for other budget agreements to fall into place ignores the critical needs of our students. Therefore, be it resolved, the Wyandotte Public Schools Board of Education is urging state lawmakers to immediately pass a spending bill that fully allocates the entirety of funding meant for our schools in a manner that supports the needs of each and every student in Michigan. Be it resolved further, the Wyandotte Public Schools Board of Education is affirming that the school aid funding should not be tied to any other budget deals, including ongoing talks about road funding. All right, so that has been read in its entirety now, and we will have discussion on it once there's a motion on the floor during the action agenda. Thank you. All right, we will now move to the hearing of the public. Wyandotte Public Schools Board of Education welcomes public discourse. Now is the portion of the meeting where the public may address the board. Those who wish to speak should approach the podium, state their name, and address the board. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes per person. Members of the board and district employees will not answer questions during public commentary. Is there anyone wishing to address the board at this time? Seeing none, we will move to our action agenda. All right, action agenda item number 1, teacher hires. Dr. Anderson.
All right, due to retirements and transfers, we need to hire teachers for the 2025-2026 school year. After following appropriate personnel protocol and completing team interviews, the Director of Human Resources and I recommend probationary teaching contracts be awarded to Hortensia Evans at the Lincoln Center and Monroe, Tanya Roberts at the Lincoln Center, and Emma Gallagher at Roosevelt.
I move approval of probationary teaching contracts be awarded to Hortensia Evans, Tanya Roberts, and Emma Gallagher, effective for the 2025-26 school year.
Support.
Is there any discussion? We plan to meet some new staff members once the school year
We
gets
do, yep,
rolling.
yep. They had new teacher orientation today, so they
Are we
already had a
doing a meet
long
and
day.
greet like we did before?
Great. Yes, we're planning to do it at
Yeah,
the
we're
board
gonna-
office.
At the board office, yeah, like we did
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
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 Yes.
So we actually get a chance to talk to folks. Awesome. Okay, any other discussion? All right, let's take a roll call, please.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member Kinney?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. Congratulations. Welcome home, friends. All right, number 2.
All right, speech language pathologist. We need to hire a speech and language pathologist for the 2025-2026 school year. After following appropriate personnel protocol and completing team interviews, the Director of Human Resources and I recommend a probationary professional contract be awarded to Jessica Stewart for her work at Madison Center.
I move approval of the probationary professional contract be awarded to Jessica Stewart, effective for the 2025-26 school year.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member Kinney?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, the next one is our Early Childhood Center Director hire. We need to hire a director at the Early Childhood Center for the 2025-2026 school year. After following appropriate personnel protocol and completing team interviews, the Director of Human Resources and I recommend probationary administrative contract be awarded to Jolie Carr.
I move approval of probationary administrative contract be awarded to Jolie Carr, effective for the 2025-26 school year.
Support.
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Member Kinney?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, while we were able to see some of the improvements today, another one we have up for bid is cement work at the courtyard at Wilson. The cement in the courtyard at Wilson needs to be replaced. Director of Operations Bernie Bowers and myself recommend approval of the following bid to complete the needed cement work. I recommend Oscar Cement LLC in the amount of $39,800. This will be funded through sinking funds, and all work should be completed by September 1st, 2025.
I move approval of the bid of $39,800 from Oscar Cement LLC to complete the Wilson Courtyard cement work to be paid for by sinking funds.
Support.
Any discussion? We did talk about this at our work session a couple weeks ago, and the information was in our packet. Mr. Bowers is here if there's questions about this bid. All right, seeing none, let's take a roll call then.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member Kinney?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
Next, we have a lease agreement with the City of Wyandotte. We'd like to enter into a lease agreement with the City of Wyandotte to share in the upkeep and use of Memorial Park. The lease agreement was reviewed at the August 12th work session and has been included in the board packet.
I move approval of the lease with the City of Wyandotte to share the upkeep and use of Memorial Park as proposed.
Support.
All right, is there any discussion? As Dr. Anderson indicated, we talked about this at the work session. It's in your packet. If you've had questions, you could have contacted him at the board office. Everybody's good? Yep.
Yeah. Very
Is-
good.
Yes.
I just wanted, for the public, just to kind of give them a brief synopsis, what
Sure.
this, entering into this agreement allows us
Yeah.
the ability to do.
So as our high school families know, we have been using Memorial Park as our varsity baseball and softball fields for a number of years. Due to the way the land ownership agreement is now, we are restricted on using our district funds to help in the upkeep of those two parcels of land. So this lease will essentially put into motion a shared ownership or a lease owner agreement that would allow us to use our funds. we're not obligated to spend anything, but we are able to then propose improvements to the city, work with them on cost sharing, and then carry out that work.
Will we take care of the fields as well?
What's that?
The field, because it gets really bad. I mean, I walk over
Yes,
there.
yeah. So Mr. Bowers and I have met with the city a number of times. There's the bringing it back up to code and then maintaining it.
Yeah,
And
that's what I mean, yeah.
Yep, and training on both city employees and our own on how to make sure that that happens.
Any other discussion on this? Everybody's clear, ready to take a vote? Okay, roll call, please.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member Kinney?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. All right, the Board of Education MASB delegates. The Michigan Association of School Boards 2025 Annual Fall Conference will be held in Lansing October 23rd through 26th, 2025. The delegate assembly will convene on Thursday, October 23rd at 7 p.m. to determine bylaw revisions and other matters of importance. 3 board members can be selected as voting delegates. Alternates can also be selected.
I move that board members Kathy Kane, Cindy Kinney, and Teresa Circovich be designated MSAB 2025 voting delegates, and that Wendy Lo Cicero be named alternates to the voting delegates.
Support.
Any discussion? Okay. Let's take a roll call, please.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member Kinney?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. All right, state budget resolution regarding the fiscal year 2025-26 school aid budget delays. As read by me earlier in the meeting, we want to pass a resolution that addresses the fiscal budget, school aid budget delays. So we're going to take a motion and then we can have discussion.
I move approval of the resolution that addresses the fiscal year 2025-26 school aid budget delays.
Support.
Okay, discussion.
Well, it looks like they're getting closer with what we saw in the news tonight. That more was said, that I don't know if this is necessary or not.
Well, I think it is, because it's been delayed for months. We had to have our budget done. Schools are suffering without knowing what their budget's going to be, without
I
it
know,
being passed.
And this has happened more than 1 year
Right,
in a
and
row.
we should not be legally obligated if they're not, to have a budget done by July 1st, and then they can hold out
They
and
can
not
hold out
provide
to
those funds to
September
a school
30th.
that we have to make a budget on and put forth our budget and with no information on funding.
I think it's important also, just for the same reasons, but just to make sure that everybody understands the impact
Right.
that this has on not only our district, but the whole state. And I understand that they're getting close, but close isn't a budget, and we need the actual budget to be able to, plan appropriately.
And with this resolution, we're not, we're standing along with other districts as well, right? This was, the districts in the area, right? That are
In the
also.
state,
In the state that are adopting this resolution.
I think it's important for them to hear from us.
Yeah.
Because if we sit and say nothing is not good. At least this is something. It's a step forward from our side.
I agree. I don't think that, as Wendy said, there's a law in place that they, quite frankly, voted themselves
Correct.
to put in.
Right.
And we're held to that standard, and I think if we don't say something, then I think it's sort of like that behavior is okay. And I don't believe it is okay. I think that we should all be held to the same law. Whatever they decide to do, if they change the numbers or change the funding, that's their call. But I think that missing the date
Yeah.
is a problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anybody else? Cindy, do you want to, you started the discussion. Do you have anything
No,
else to say?
nothing else.
Okay. All right. Are we ready to take a vote then? All right.
Yes.
Call the roll, please.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member Kinney?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. All right, we'll be lending our voices to those along with other school boards in the state who are asking for the same. All right, let's go on to the consent agenda. Because items on the consent agenda are routine and there is little need for discussion, one motion can complete this part of the agenda. If anyone is interested in copies of reports, recommendations, or information, please contact the superintendent's office at 759-6002.
I move approval of Board of Education bills in the amount of $2,194 and bills and vouchers in the amount of $6,663,428.28.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Bevan Partial?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member Keeney?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes. Motion carries. Bills are paid. All right, Committee of the Whole discussion agenda. The next meeting will be of the board will be the work session on September 9th, 6:30 at the Board of Education office. Announcements, Dr. Anderson.
Just a couple. We have our teachers returning back tomorrow, so we're welcoming our entire staff back tomorrow morning. And our students will be back a week from today, so the day after Labor Day. So we're really looking forward to a fantastic year. Had a wonderful surprise today. A representative from the Knights of Columbus, you may have seen it on social media, stopped by unannounced and got to meet Ron from the Knights of Columbus, and they had 3 checks in their hand for $900 each for each of our, for Madison, Joe Brighton, and the Lincoln Center. And they earn this when they're standing in the intersections selling Tootsie Rolls. And so they made $2,700. And they donated it to our schools and our programs. So,
Tootsie Rolls.
yeah, it was a huge surprise. And so next time you see them out in the intersection, stop and buy a Tootsie Roll.
That's a lot of Tootsie Rolls. $2,700 is a
It is.
lot. That's awesome.
And then finally, fall sports band, we are in gear. So we've been back at practices and getting ready for our first competitions that are starting up this week, with more to come next week. So if you're interested in a game or performance, look on our website. We have all of our schedules up for the public.
Awesome.
Thank you. Board members?
Yes, 2 things. Just want to congratulate the marching band on their band camp. They have beautiful show shirts, as I'm donning tonight, and their show is based around Bob Ross. And so it's a really neat show. Make sure you come out and see them and support the kids. The other thing is just to remind the board that we do have to get the policies done. And Teresa and I have finished ours, Cindy and I have a plan in ours, and if we can try and get that finished up for next month, that would be great.
Okay.
And if you
Make a
don't
note.
remember which ones you asked for, I have it right here.
Thank you.
Becca, can we make a note for the work session to remind me for the 9th about that? Okay, thank you. All right, anyone else?
Just to welcome everyone back to school, and it's, as a teacher, this is my favorite part of the school year, is just seeing the new fresh faces in the classrooms, and so I'm just wishing everyone a happy and safe school year.
Same. My favorite time of year, all the Dixon Ticonderogas are on sale, so it's the best time of year for me. You know I love that new pencil feeling.
You know,
All right.
it never leaves you.
No.
Even when you're retired, you like gravitate
Yeah.
that aisle, right?
You have to go to the back-to-school sale.
You
It's
have
the
to.
best. Awesome. All right, if there's no other announcements, I will take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Support.